Hello everyone, I meet the most interesting people in the world right here on Duval Street. I sit here every night and I talk to the rock stars, the heroes, and the gods. That's right, I'm Kit Carson, the Earl of Pizza, and I stay right here in front of Angelina's and I talk to people. And tonight I have a beautiful young lady with me that I'd like the world to get to know.
You're being just so kind today.
No. Would you please tell the world your name and where you're from?
Everybody wants to sit with Kit.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kelly Ann Worthington, and I live 50 and 50 between Cleveland, Ohio, and Key West.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Yes.
Born and raised?
No, I was born in Birmingham, Alabama.
Whoa.
I know. Not a Southern Belle, though. I moved up to Ohio with my parents when I was like 3 or 6 months old, somewhere there.
You could have passed for one easy, though.
A Southern Belle, I don't think so. I'm a little too rough.
You could have transitioned. You could have pivoted right into that role. So, growing up in Ohio.
Yes.
How was Cleveland?
So I actually grew up in Northwest Ohio.
Yeah.
I grew up in the cornfields. So
in the cornfields.
Yes, I lived part of my young childhood in Toledo, Ohio, up by Michigan, and then moved down to Northwest Ohio below Toledo, and graduated from a school called Bluffton High School.
Bluffton.
Where we are known for the YouTube of a reindeer, or deer, however you want to go. It's Christmas time, so reindeer, jumping through our bar window. We have one bar in town on Main Street, and a deer jumped through the bar window.
I think I remember seeing that. Tim, you remember seeing that video? A deer just crashed right through a big glass window.
It did. One of my good friends was the bartender that day.
How long ago? A dozen years ago? 10 years ago?
Yeah, probably at least 10 years ago.
Yeah, I remember that was one of those early videos you saw on YouTube.
Yes.
It just went around and around and around.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, got to be known for something. Bluffton's now known for the reindeer.
We also drive tractors to school on the last day of senior year, so.
And she says she couldn't be a Southern Belle.
My husband didn't know what he was getting himself into.
God bless him. He's a good guy.
I'll claim him.
So, you grew up in Ohio.
Yes.
Anything of redeeming you'd like to say about growing up there? What was some of the cool things about growing up in Bluffton?
Well, I will say that Ohio has the #1 roller coaster park in the whole world.
Yeah.
Cedar Point.
There you go.
You've got like 20 plus roller coasters all in one little spot right on lake. We have the beautiful Lake Erie, which, I mean, it's one of the Great Lakes, so it's pretty awesome to see the water and everything. Canada and New York like to act like they get to claim it, but they don't. It's Ohio, so that's pretty cool for us. Growing up in Ohio, I think one of the cool things is we have 4 seasons. Now, I know my husband loves the warm weather, but I love 4 seasons. So we have the joke in Ohio is that you have about a week of spring, about 5 months of hell in the summer, and then we jump into fall, and if we're lucky, we get a decent fall, and then we have like 6 months of winter. And the other joke is I have no clue how many months I just said, and I'm really bad at math, so
14.
But I do love the change of seasons in Ohio. Today it's actually very cold. I never get to be in Key West and wear pants.
I'm wearing long sleeve pants.
I know, it's wonderful.
I'm wearing a jacket. I got a shirt on under a shirt.
I think I've done this twice ever in the entire time I've been in Key West. So. But no, I love the weather, but I will also say Ohioans are very nice people. And it's also one of the things I think of why I love Key West so much, because when you come to Key West, everybody is just friendly down here.
Right.
And everybody just wants to relax and have a good time.
Yeah, I say people that are here because they want to be here.
Right.
So it makes their attitude different.
Right.
And there's something about beach towns.
Yes.
And then you can make another statement, island towns have a whole nother vibe.
Because I would never consider Key West a beach town, right?
Nope.
They're an island town.
But it's definitely
it's rocky,
an island.
It's island. I always tell people, if you're looking for a beach, this is not your island.
Go to Fort Walton.
Right. Yeah. But if you're looking for an island with amazing food and people and music and just all the food and bars, I think we have, 215
How many have you been to?
Bars. I've probably been to about 100 of the bars. I still have a lot more to go.
So you moved here what year?
We came we've been coming before the pandemic, but we bought our home right after the bridge opened back up after the pandemic hold was lifted. So as soon as we were allowed to travel again, we came down and we bought a home like 3 months later. Being away from it let us know how much we missed it.
Amazing, isn't it?
It is.
And you have a job where you can work from home?
I do. I'm a mortgage loan officer, and so I work in Florida, I work in Ohio, and about 6 other states. But
it doesn't matter where you are.
I can work wherever I'm at, yes, which is nice.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
You're very lucky in that.
Well, you have a pretty good job, too.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all, really. I mean, I can't run away as often as you.
Plus, if anybody doesn't know about Angelina's Pizza, it is my favorite pizza on the entire island.
Whoa.
Single slice, extra crispy.
Extra crispy. So, you've been here 4 or 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah, living-wise, yes.
Living-wise.
For about 4 years now, I think. Yeah, almost 4 years.
Do you ever see a day that you would live here all the time?
You know, we talk about it.
You're a Four Seasons girl.
I'm a Four Seasons girl. I think, it's funny because I wouldn't say we'll become snowbirds, but at the same time, that's kind of what the term is. But we'll still come down the other times. I think snowbird defines somebody who just comes down during a certain time frame.
So avoid the winter.
I couldn't be away for that many months. It's hard just to be away for 1 month.
And you do like the winter.
I love the winter. I love being cold.
Yeah.
I went to Breckenridge, Colorado once. I don't know if you've ever been there. It's a cool, tiny little town outside of Denver.
I think I've done Breckenridge.
It's a cool town,
Aspen,
but it was awesome
Snowmass.
because everybody was outside and I was just sitting out. Everybody drinks outside in the snow.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It was like my favorite day ever.
Yeah,
Hey, guys.
You don't have to put anything in the cooler.
No.
I think I had a bottle of schnapps stuck in a wall, a snow wall.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah. I don't know if I could live there, though.
I don't think I could live there, but I could be naked out in the snow sometimes there. That would be great. Yeah, I said it.
I'm still thinking about that.
Snow.
I'm not sure I could. I can't even do that ice plunge that's so popular right now.
Oh, I love cold showers. They're my favorite.
Oh, my God. Well, that's how you're so vibrant.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah. Well, they say it's really good for you.
Apparently it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and I just can't quite bring myself to do it. It's like jumping out of an airplane. It's like, as long as it's flying, why am I jumping?
I agree. I would not jump out of an airplane.
And if my shower has hot, why am I running cold?
My husband would agree with you on that as well. He's a hot shower guy.
Yeah, just hot. I mean, I'm not one of those that's in there for an hour either.
No, I'm in and out.
I'm in and out.
Isn't that interesting? Some people are in a shower for like 30 to 45 minutes. Give me like 5 minutes max.
I've got an overactive imagination, and I can't even think of what to do in that long.
No, I agree. Thank you. I thought I was a weird person for this.
It's like, do your business and get out.
Yes.
But whatever. Everybody has their own.
I know.
Teach their own pace. Yeah, why not? So, you like to travel too.
I do.
Where's the last place you went?
Well, gosh. I think Breckenridge in November. We went there.
Okay.
We come to Key West a lot.
You do.
So it's just.
You're here 50% of the time.
We are.
You're right. You're here
and
a lot.
Our children love Orlando because they love Disney.
Yeah.
So we go there a lot. But we've been out to Vegas a few times, Napa Valley in California.
Right.
We went to Curacao once. That was a cool place. Alaska's probably one of the most beautiful places I've ever been.
It's the only and the last state that I've never been to.
Alaska.
The last one. I've been to every state in America except for Alaska.
Go on I am not a cruise person at all. I can't do cruises, but it's the only way to travel Alaska other than by train.
I've thought about it.
Skagway is one of my favorite cities that I've ever been to ever. It's amazing.
I just know that I'm going to want to do more things when I'm there.
Do you know a cool thing about Skagway?
What?
Is that I think, and don't hold me to the fact,
just calling it Skagway,
but I think that 80% of the businesses there are owned by women because Skagway, the town, was created during the gold rush, and so when the men would go up into the mountains, they would be idiots and die, and their wives were left there, and so they started the businesses in the town.
Shocking.
And still to this day, most of the businesses
Are owned by women.
Are owned by women, but it's also how I learned about the term red light district.
The red light district?
Because ships used to lose their sailors in towns with brothels.
Right.
We don't know what they were doing there.
No idea.
But so they would start to give the men red lanterns, and they would hang them outside of the establishments they were in, so that if they needed to collect their crew,
they knew where they were.
They knew where they were at, but they all happened to be always at a certain type of bar. And that, at least from what I am told, is the history of where the term red light district came from.
Maybe that's how it started. Who knows?
Who knows?
I don't know.
A good time by all.
Somebody had a good time. I'm hoping all.
All.
So what are you doing tonight?
Tonight, I worked all day.
Yeah.
And then we went to Hog's Breath, because I love their ceviche.
Yeah.
We went there. We stopped at Tiki House to listen to some live music and have a good cocktail.
Is Dylan over there tonight?
I think so, yes.
Yep.
And then
Thursday night?
we had to walk by your establishment because I need to smell the pizza, because I know I come back later at the end of the night.
You're usually like a midnight.
I am. I'm a midnight girl for my pizza.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not late.
No. I don't know how people
late
stay
enough.
up until 3 o'clock in the morning, and I can't do it.
I don't know either. It happens.
It happens.
It just happens. The time goes quicker after midnight.
It does. That is true.
Yeah, it really does.
The vortex.
Yeah, it's part of the vortex.
Yes.
We've all heard about the vortex.
Yes.
Well, any other interesting things you'd like to share with us while you're sitting here today?
I think that's all I got for you today.
That's all you got for me today?
Yes.
Now, I know that you live here half the year.
I do.
And I know that will be a Thursday in there that you'll be here.
I will.
And I'm going to grab you from wherever you are and bring you back over.
I will talk with you any day, Kit.
You know, you're so fun to chat with.
You're my favorite.
You know, she just, I can't even begin to explain it. Anyway, I'm going to let you get back to your fun, because I know you're out with the husband.
I am.
And before you leave, I've got one last question.
Okay, I'm ready.
If you were a pizza, what kind of pizza would you be?
Oh, my new favorite.
Uh-oh.
Well, if it's Angelina's, it's always single slice, pepperoni, extra crispy.
Okay, fair enough.
But my new favorite is a white ranch sauce with chicken and pickles.
There you go.
And buffalo sauce on it.
Oh boy, just
with a little bit of mozzarella.
Plethora of flavors going on right there.
It's amazing, yes.
Oh my goodness. Well, Tim, I think we've got a new one. Yeah, so Tim wants me to try all the different pizzas that everybody tells me.
I highly recommend that one.
So we'll try it, and I've heard of something very similar with the pickles before.
I love pickle pizza.
You know, so we'll be on it. Well, Tim, everybody out there, thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel by now, you should subscribe to Sit with Kit. On behalf of myself, the crew at Angelina's, Tim, Randy, and Jade, I'd like to wish everybody a good evening. Thank you for watching.
Happy Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.